Hi Leo, welcome to your reading. Okay, so we're going to look at the past, present, and the future. You'll have to excuse this little cutie pewtie messing everything up here. So cute. Come here, darling. Come down here. Okay, so Leo, please be aware that your present and your future, they're all in your control, right? These are just merely guides. Just because the cards are here doesn't mean it's all set in stone and this is how it's going to go. So yeah, just use it as a guide and take it as it fits. And whatever doesn't fit, then leave that for the person that it is for. Okay? So let's have a look here, Leo, in the past. Oh, by the way, please click all the buttons that need to be clicked so that we can help this channel grow and reach the people who these messages are also for. So in the past, we've got the Seven of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Six of Swords. So with this, Leo, I feel like there were choices that needed to be made. I have a feeling actually that there may have been, well, put it this way, that there were so many options that you felt like all your Christmases had come at once, right? But with the Two of Swords there, it's like you were indecisive, and it could have been because I just like been showing the Six of Swords in the Rider-Waite and how she's sitting there with the blindfold on. So I feel like you may have been blind to what was right in front of you. You may have been distracted here because it's like this person this person is meant to be working on something here, right? But there's this unknown caller that they're paying attention to. So yeah, so I feel like this may have created things to break here with the Five of Cups, because the Two of Cups is here in view, right? So it's kind of like, I don't know if I want to go down this track, but I'm being shown this, so I need to kind of do this. Put it in this way, and this is not necessarily the case for everybody, but this is an example of a scenario, okay? Is that there may have been in a relationship with the Two of Cups here, and there was other options that were presenting themselves to you, and you were choosing to look at those other options rather than focusing on what it is that you had right in front of you. Anyway, yeah. So this, I feel like, okay, I feel like there's been a search for the Two of Cups for somebody, even though the Two of Cups was already there. But it seems like there's a temptation to see what other options there were, and you left something behind in pursuit of that. With the Six of Swords here, you decided to go off and pursue what other options you had. Yeah. And this could be in anything though, like that example that I used was the only one coming through, but this could be in regards to a job, it could be anything, right? So just apply it as it fits. So with the present moment here, this is interesting. So we've got the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Five of Wands. Eights everywhere. We've got Eight of Pentacles over here, so triple eight. Anyway, okay, so whatever this person thought their options were, maybe they weren't everything they were cracked up to be. I keep hearing broken promises. So it's kind of like someone has dirt on their hands, which is interesting. But with the Ace of Swords, Leo, it's like starting over with a new truth and being clear about that, because it seems like there's been a lot of confusion, maybe some internal battles as well with the Five of Wands here. And I feel like you're in pursuit of truth, yet it's sort of like the mind keeps getting in the way of that. Yeah, with the Eight of Swords, or there's too much input from external forces. It kind of going, do this and do that, or I guess external forces trying to influence you to do what it is that they want you to do because that suits them, but it's not necessarily what suits you. And so it's actually getting to the truth of what you want rather than what everyone else says you should do. Or because that worked for them, then you should do that too. But that's not necessarily the case. And I feel like with this, Leo, it's really, really important to come back to the truth of who you are. And this may be something that's new for some of you, because what does that look like? And who is that? Do you even know that? And so this is where the Ace of Swords come in. It's kind of like getting back to the drawing. It's not even the drawing board, Leo, because that truth of who you are already exists. You don't even need to create that. It exists already. And actual fact, I think it's a matter of just stripping away all the other stuff, right? Especially the Eight of Swords stuff that the mind goes over and over and over. I'm this, I'm that. And just actually be in that existence of the presence of who you truly are. Because that's what it's about. And with the Eight of Cups here, like this person is putting all these cups in the bin, and it's kind of like, well, I've collected all these cups, but what good are they to me now? What is the truth of me and my truth, right? Because you can have all those cups. You can go collect all the fancy things. You can chase after all the pretty things in the world. But at the end of the day, what does it do for you realistically, right? Might be a temporary dopamine hit, but that's all you're getting out of it. Yeah. Anyway. So with the future here, we've got the Hanged Man, which is crooked, just kind of annoying me. I need to let that go. Let that go, Juanita. Let that go. It's okay. Anyway, getting distracted. The Hanged Man, Nine of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. It's still crooked. It is annoying me. But anyway, I see someone here taking the time out to cover, to clear their head, right, and recover from sort of this mental instability, I want to say, that they may be feeling, right? Which I think is why that card is annoying me so much, because that's what I'm picking up on. And I don't mean that as a criticism, because it's not. Yeah, it's like, how do I put this? It's like being on a boat, and even though the water is still, the boat is being rocked by all these people around you, right? I actually see you working on something solely, individually, which may actually take a while to build, but you will succeed with some determination and hard work. Yeah? with that Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles there. It's quite, I really like that energy. And this is this coming together, but I feel like there's going to be this time that you need to actually recover your stability in a mental capacity. And part of that is about coming to the truth of you and letting all else drop away. So that is what is in existence. It's kind of like building from this space rather than the head space. And you'll know that will make sense, Leo, when you're there. When you get there, that will make total sense. Okay? Yeah. I feel like there are people who are willing to help, but they are not actually who you expect. There's something about someone needing somewhere to stay, and the accommodation comes from an unexpected source, but it allows you to focus and settle. And you will see things from a different perspective as well, and make the connection as to how to build what it is that you want. That you've always wanted actually to begin with, right? And this comes from this place here. This, I feel like this Ace of Swords is so significant for you. Yeah, this is so, such a very interesting energy here, Leo, but I quite like the shift from over here. It does not feel healthy at all. And at the present, it feels like there's this stripping away of all that is, which can be really uncomfortable and can make you feel quite vulnerable. But when you take that time out here, you can create the safety that you need to feel in order to have these people come around and work with them to create what it is that you want to create. Yeah, cool. Okay. Anyway, Leo, let's get into the Nature's Whispers cards. So we want one card for Leo here, please. One card for Leo. There it is. There it is. Be spontaneous. Number 31. Okay. Get me book. Oh, hang on. Where's that? Oh, I'm looking at the page number and not the card number. I'm like, hey, it's not working. Okay. Here we go. When you are busy, rushing, stressed, worried, or overwhelmed, it is easy to lose track of the simple things in your world that bring you joy. This is a huge nudge to remember to create some fun. Rediscover enthusiasm and fascination through adventure and spontaneous happenings. Engage with your life again and take in your surroundings, observing the importance of living life to its fullest. Decide to do something for the pleasure of it and see where life takes you. Oh, I like that. Very nice. Okay, Leo, I'm going to leave that with you. Take care of your beautiful self. See you. Bye-bye.